Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be talking about who should be your starter pick in the standard banner that you get after 300 pulls. Now, this is going to be by a meta perspective, and if you like a character, then definitely just get that character. Don't look at anything else, don't look at its DPS, because you're playing this game for fun in the end. So I'm going to rephrase that and say, please just pick the character that you like. This is purely from a meta perspective. Okay, let's get started. First, I feel in the S class, in the highest one, is going to be Bronya and Bailu. The main reason is Bronya is one of the best characters, is the best buffer as of right now, the 5-star best buffer. She gives a lot to your team. She has the ability to increase their combat capabilities by increasing their critical damage, like their critical rate. Basically, just she buffs their attack by a huge amount. As well as, one of the most important things is that she basically gives a free turn to one of your characters that you're selecting. She uses her E skill, and you'll be able to send a character that you maybe used in this turn. He'll be able to go and do it again, as well as have a boosted attack while doing so. The next one is Bailu. Bailu, at least as of right now in patch 1.0, this might change, is the best healer. She has a kit that heals you a ton, as well as has a revive. It's the only possible way that you're able to get a character back into the battle right now if he dies or she dies. This makes her very important, so she's going straight into the S class. With more healers that's going to come out later on, this might change, but as of right now, in the starting point of the game, you need healing, and she's S class. She's the best one to do so. In the A class, we have Welt, Clara, and Gepard. Now, Welt is the best debuffer in the game. He debuffs them by lowering their speed, also their resistance, and he has the ability to restrict them. He's also the only character of the imaginary element. This makes him extremely valuable for breaking shields of the imaginary element. There's not much to say. He debuffs them, you do damage, they can lose a turn, be slower than your characters, thus you gain more actions. Extremely valuable. Next one is Clara. A lot of people have been sleeping on Clara, but ever since the game has come out, I feel like a lot of people have changed their mind, and she is extremely valuable. She is the best AoE unit in the game as of right now, without Jinyuan coming. We'll see after he comes, because he's an AoE unit as well. She's extremely valuable. She has good kits. She has her ultimate, basically increases her defenses while making others attack her, as she's a priority target to the enemy. She does a ton of damage. There's not much to say. Very good character. The next one in the A class is Gepard. Gepard is the best shielder in the game. He shields you so much that you don't need even a healer. You just have Gepard and you're not going to die. Also, he's an ice type, which is quite good in the early game. You can do some freeze comps with him and some other people. He's also very good for Yang Cheng, because Yang Cheng doesn't want to be attacked, doesn't want to lose HP. With Gepard, he's not going to be losing any of HP at all. Also, he's going to get much better later on in the Chaos Memory. When you get there, he's going to be perfect. In the B class is Yang Cheng. He's the only one in the B class. I feel like he's very good, but compared to the others, he just falls off a little. He's a DPS, but you have DPSs like Dan Heng, which is a starter character you get him for free. He's very good. I don't feel like he's a priority. For DPS, you also have Clara, which is an AoE unit. She's very good for grinding. Does pretty much almost the same amount of damage as him. I'm not saying that Yang Cheng does little damage. It's just that he is not as good compared to the others picks. Of course, if you have the others and want a single target DPS unit, then Yang Cheng is a good choice. And the last tier, I'm sorry to say this, I hope she gets a buff, but it's Himeko. Himeko is a good character. She has a nice story and all that, but she just falls off in statistics compared to the other picks. She's just not as valuable as them in a meta perspective. She just doesn't do enough damage. She doesn't really have a role right now in the current meta, in the campaign or anywhere else. She does have a role in Simulation World, Forgotten Hall. She just doesn't has a role she is specifically designed for, like the other ones are. This is going to be basically this tier list. Until next time, see ya.